Good afternoon, Kip Sunnyside High School. It is Monday, June 1st, 2020, and here are your end of year announcements. I just want to let you know up front that this is my final set of announcements to you all, and my final set of announcements to you as your school leader, as today is my last day sitting in the seat of your school leader. It has been the joy of my life leading this school. You all inspire me in ways that you can never imagine. I love you all in this world that is so chaotic and divisive, and riddled with systems of oppression. I want you all to know that I wake up and do this work because I believe that you are the difference maker. You are going to be the individuals who change this world. And I am so confident that I get to say that I'm a part of your story. I love you all. I want to share some announcements with you now. Agenda, we're going to talk about some safe space conversations, final week attendance, 2020 graduation. Shout out to the class of 2020. Land at grades and report cards, technology return, and then I recorded a little video for you all to see as my farewell announcements. So, want to share some safe space stuff. If you have been watching the news or reading social media reports, you know that probably in the past 4 weeks we have come to learn of or seen video evidence of the murders of 3 African Americans in 3 different contexts. So Ahmaud Arbery was murdered by private citizens in Georgia. Breonna Taylor was murdered in a botched police raid in which the police raided the wrong home using a no-knock warrant justification to even enter the home. And then lastly, which is probably the most public and what has sparked a national and international outrage, is the senseless murder of George Floyd by police officers in Missouri. As a mother of a Black boy, a Black toddler, and the mother of a teenage daughter who is a Black girl, I am outraged. It is never okay to harm anybody in the way that these folks, people who look like me, who people may look like you, have been harmed. I also want to take a moment and say we should be as equally outraged around the injustice of men and women who have been detained by our Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency during this time. We should be concerned, deeply concerned about the way people who are Latino or who even look Latino in this country are being profiled and treated. So the unjust systems are far spread. What I call your attention to today is just the unjust and senseless deaths of people of color in this country, and in this case, Black people. There, you might be feeling confused, scared, you might have questions, you might wonder where does all this, like these protests might be coming from, what about the riots, what about the violence, what can you do? You want to be able to process how you feel because you may not be able to do that at home, or you maybe want to process with a group of your teammates. And so Ms. Dixon and Ms. Gomez are going to have some safe spaces on Tuesday and Thursday of this week at different times, depending on the grade level. Look in your Google Classrooms for the link. And this just is an opportunity for you to process. This is not a requirement at all, but we hope you can join if you would like. Oh, also want to let you know that you can invite your family to this as well. We're going to be sharing this information with parents today. Attendance is the last week of school, and attendance still matters. So please click on this link here. You know where to go. Please post by 11 o'clock. By 1 p.m. It's really important that you just check in this week. I know there's some grade level celebrations. Some of you might have some grade obligations that I'll talk to you about in a minute, but it's really important that you sign in every day. Please and thank you. Join us for the virtual graduation celebration for the class of 2020. They have worked incredibly hard. When they were ninth graders, our tagline for them was "The vision is clear." That vision still remains clear. And just like they are unique as a class, we have to celebrate them in a unique way. So join us in our virtual graduation celebration for the class of 2020. The information is here, kiptexas.org/graduation. The password is graduation, June 6th at 1 p.m. See you all there. Well, I technically won't see you, but I hope you all can join. Report cards and credit recovery. Grades for quarter 4 were due June 1st. Okay, that is today. Grades are going to go into in the grade book, and report cards are going to be sent out next week. If you failed the class for the spring semester, you're going to receive a call to tell you about Play-Doh. Play-Doh is due Friday. So you have from the time you find out about Play-Doh until Friday to earn credit in those classes via Play-Doh. Some of you also will be invited to summer school. Here's the deal. The goal is to make sure everyone has enough credits to graduate on time. And for those students who were exempt from the STAR because they were in a STAR aligned class this year, if you do not pass that class this year, you have to sit for the STAR. So we're trying to create an avenue for you to earn all of the credits for you to be on time and on track to graduate, and to not have to take the STAR that you were exempt from this year because you were unsuccessful in the class. And the bottom line, guys, is we are still going to have a necessary and tough conversation with some of you who have not earned enough credits to matriculate to the next grade level. That's going to be a tough conversation to have, but we have to have it because we cannot move you to the next grade level if you don't have the appropriate number of credits, okay? So just wanted you to know report cards are going to start going out probably at the end of next week, and you are going to receive a phone call this week about credit recovery. Technology. I've gotten some text messages about technology return. If you are returning to KIPP Sunnyside High School next year, you do not need to return your technology. However, if you are a graduating senior, so this goes to all of the class of 2020, and if you are not returning to KIPP Sunnyside High School next year, you must return your technology by June 15th. You can do that at the Southwest Campus at 107011 KIPP Way. The dates are June 8th, 10th, and 15th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You must return the technology to the Southwest Campus. You cannot return it to Sunnyside. Okay, it must go to the Southwest Campus. I also want to let you know that in order to get KIPP issued technology, you signed a loaner agreement. And so that means if something happens to the laptop or it's not returned, we can assess a $300 fee to you. We do not want to do that. So if you are coming back to KIPP Sunnyside High School, hold on to that KIPP issue technology. If you are a graduating senior, or if you are not planning to return to KIPP Sunnyside High School next year, please return the technology that was issued to you. Lockers. I know that many of you have questions about lockers. Family, we are working as quickly as we can to honor both the CDC guidelines and to practice the social distancing safety guidelines issued by KIPP in the state of Texas. We want to make sure we can get that in your contents of your locker to you very soon. More to come. I cannot promise it'll be this week, but I can tell you that we are working quickly in the background to put a set of guidance out to you and your family so that you can pick up the contents of your lockers. And then lastly, I'm going to pause it because I don't want to hear my voice in the background, just like I did. And at the end of this, there's a video for me to you, sharing my thoughts with you about how proud I am and how thankful that I am that you trusted me, that your parents trusted me to lead KIPP Sunnyside High School. I am your biggest advocate. I'm always in your corner. And I just want you to remember that it is our heart and our goal to always get you the quality and the type of education you deserve. It has never been more important for you to have access to everything that you deserve, which is a high quality, rigorous instruction every day that challenges you, pushes you. But where we've fallen short, though, is to also cultivate your voice, and where we commit to creating an opportunity to do that in a really real, authentic way. So that's all I have. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And this is not goodbye because I'm staying with Kip. This is see you soon. You all have a blessed, safe, and healthy summer. I can't wait to see you all in August. I don't know how we'll see you yet. More to come on that, but I cannot wait to see you all in August. Thank you.